Hey there, how's it going? It's Nomad here, and welcome to another Tarkov video. So this video was actually meant to be edited and uploaded last week, but due to the New South Wales bushfires, you know, and some family commitments, I kind of had to delay it, but now that I'm actually back on schedule, so thank you for your patience. Anyway, I want to talk about the Reserve or Mill Base. It's a map with two names. This map has quickly become one of my favorite maps in Escape from Tarkov. I'll be honest with you though, I haven't explored it all in its entirety yet, but I feel like I've played it enough to give you guys some insights, so here it goes. The Reserve has this Goldilocks ratio of long range, mid range, and close quarters combat. It also has a really good amount of verticality too, and you know, it all just seems to really work. I've had amazing firefights at the train station, and there are fights that I would have lost in 11.7. I know it's because of the new engine and how it handles multiplayer, but I don't know the ins and outs of it all. I just know that I'm still a shitter, so what else could it be, right? I will link a video down below on how the new engine actually handles multiplayer. It handles it in several different ways, and it's really good. It's a really good watch. Anyway, with the amount of players, scavs, raiders, and the sugar squad running around, it can get a little hectic. Even though raiders do spawn on the map, I haven't encountered any myself, but I've seen people face off against them near the train extract. They seem to come from the field in the direction of the big dome building. The majority of my combat has actually been against regular scavs and PMCs, and I think I've only had 2 encounters with Mr. Sugar himself, and we're currently in a tie. I feel like his syrupy squad mates are actually a lot tougher than he is, and there are so many of them. I think it's best to take them on with a squad or at a distance, so you don't have to waste money on healing. Although the first time I took them on, I was a solo foul scav, and they all rushed me one by one, so maybe give that a go. And if you do get killed, don't worry, because the Reserve has so much loot. It's really easy to make money. I haven't even gotten a loot path made for the map, and I come out making a positive most raids, which I can't really say for any of the other maps, except maybe Interchange. But the loot run I use for that, I barely get into fights, and rarely are they PvP fights. In saying that as well, I haven't actually tested the other maps out. I don't have the keys for a lot of the other maps. Maybe this will change in time. Anyway, I always scav into Reserve when I can, because you just never know what kind of situations you're going to get into, or the loot you might get. It's low risk, so there's that as well. Although getting good loot as a scav can really add a whole new level to the game, which I really enjoy. I just really love that tense feeling where you got a bunch of loot and you've got to extract. And it's actually easier to exfil as a scav. Some of the PMC extracts have restrictions, but some of the new exfil mechanics are actually pretty cool. At this point in time, I haven't heard of a scav and PMC extracting together yet, so I'd be pretty keen to try and get a player scav to extract with me and see what happens. But I feel like the way the game has been in the past, it's going to be a rare occurrence until we get VoIP, because a lot of players just shoot on sight, myself included. So far, my only issue with the map right now is the lack of optimization. Some days it runs fine, some days it doesn't. Although I am basically using a potato of a graphics card. Now, since writing this script, they have released a hotfix that I haven't been able to play the game yet. I will be playing it tonight on stream, so we'll see how it goes then. This whole point could be moot. We shall see. The other issue I have, which isn't tied directly to the map, is the audio. Again, that could have been fixed in this hot patch. Though I feel like BSG have tweaked it again, and now vertical audio is bugged. Sometimes I can hear someone below me as if they were on my floor, and sometimes I can't even hear people walking up the stairs I'm right next to. There was a point where the audio was almost perfect, and I feel like with every tweak, they're going backwards. Anyway, there really isn't much more I can say about the base, the new map, mill base, whatever you want to call it. But what do you guys think of it? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like the video, let me know by clicking that like button. And if you want to see my videos first when they go live, then subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one.